Walt Disney presents...
Let's walk around in the park of Uncle Walt. Hey, look, that's Joaquin and Boaz. This park must have cost a fortune. I wonder where Uncle Walt got all this money. Tell us all about it, Uncle Walt.
This map, our Florida land is located partly in Orange County. This map, our Florida land is located partly in Orange County.
One of my viewers said that the word Disneyland sounded like this new land. Good find, Elke. Thanks. As I showed in the previous videos, the Disneyland is a copy of our crater. But did you know that Walt Disney also created a Disney World? This new world. Well, tell us all about it, Uncle Walt.
Here is Walt Disney. Welcome to a little bit of Florida here in California. Today I want to share with you some of our ideas for Disney World. Now, the prologue to this film told you some of the philosophy that made Disneyland in California what it is today. Of course, there will be another amusement theme park in Florida similar to the one in California. We're now developing a master plan that encompasses the theme park and all the facilities around it that will serve the tourists. Hotels, motels, and a variety of recreation activities. In fact, just this little area alone is 5 times the size of Disneyland in California. But as you can see on this master plan, the theme park and all the other tourist facilities fill just one small area of our enormous Florida project.
Put our crater on Disneyland and zoom out. So I don't have to explain you that Uncle Walt is showing us the surroundings of crater Earth. But Uncle Walt, why is crater Earth that small on your map?
Just this little area alone is 5 times the size of Disneyland in California.
Ah. Okay then, let's make a comparison. Okay. Okay, maybe we should look at our 3D map. But first you have to realize that if our crater is 40,000 kilometers, this whole area is about 400,000 kilometers. Now let's have a side view and the 5 most important pieces of the map. You will see that they are situated on elevations in the terrain.
Right now our plans include an airport of the future down here in Osceola County.
Airports of the future. Well, let's take a look. But why is this airport situated that far from our crater? Well, probably it's the only terrain suitable for an airport. But how on earth are you going to get an airplane at 400,000 kilometers from Earth? Well, you put an airplane on a rocket and you shoot it into the exosphere. So I suppose you can fly at higher speeds in the exosphere, and from there you can come down like a paraglider, landing on the bigger Earth. My guess would be that in that way they brought about 100 shuttles onto the bigger Earth.
An entrance complex where all visitors will enter Disney World.
Okay, the entrance complex. Look at the circular mountains in the middle. What kind of visitors are they expecting?
An industrial park area covering about 1,000 acres.
The industrial park area. Let's take a look.
And of course, the theme park area way up here. And all these varied activities around the Disney World will be tied together by a high-speed, rapid transit system running almost the full length of the property. But the most exciting, by far the most important part of our Florida project, in fact, the heart of everything we'll be doing in Disney World, will be our experimental prototype city of tomorrow. We call it Epcot, spelled E-P-C-O-T, Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. Here it is in larger scale.
No, I would call it extraterrestrial, psychopathic city of today. This one is quite obvious, the circular form on the left, the mountains in the middle. Let's take a look now at the silhouette of the water. It's almost like a boot. Zoom in on this little house here. The door into the house.
Epcot will take its cue from the new ideas and new technologies that are now emerging from the creative centers of American industry. It will be a community of tomorrow that will never be completed, but will always be introducing and testing and demonstrating new materials and new systems.
Let's look at another view of Epcot's transportation hub and see how traffic flows through the heart of the city on 3 separate levels. At the bottom of the stack is the truck route, reserved for supply vehicles. Trucks will have easy access to all loading docks and service elevators for the delivery of commercial goods. The middle level is the automobile thruway, exclusively for cars. But automobiles and freeways will not be Epcot's major way of entering and leaving the city. The transportation heartbeat of Epcot will be the 2 electric-powered systems, monorail and wedway, that radiate to and from the transportation lobby. And the key system in this coordinated network will be the wedway people mover.
Take a look at the Epcot position on the moon map. So I painted it with some colors. This location is actually quite near our crater. For people who saw my video Escape from Flat Earth, I already mentioned I suspected there to be an underground base. So this will probably be Epcot. So the Gnome King is probably Walt Disney. And as you see, there are other colonies surrounding our crater. What we see here is Uncle Walt, Imperator. The prison ward is setting out the plan for the next 100 years. Uncle Walt is showing the cult members what territory they are going to colonize, and probably warning the other cults to stay away, while the ignorant slaves are locked up in their prison. A little blue ball-shaped prison. Space is not up there, it's down here. There's an enormous territory to be colonized. And what about the people living in Epcot? What are they thinking? Do they know the existence of the bigger Earth? They are probably prisoners too. I'm not a number, I'm a free man.
Where am I?
In the village. What do you want? Information. Whose side are you on? That would be telling. We want information. 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 You won't get it. By hook or by crook, we will. Who are you? The new number 2.
Who is number 1?
You are number 6.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
But sadly enough, Uncle Walt dies. Walter E. Disney dies. Or should we say, alter ego Disney dies. So, new leaders, new plans. So they built a new Epcot theme park with in the center a big ball, spaceship Earth, our little prison. Inside the ball you can see an exposition about world history, all fake of course. Watch my video Empire of the False Christ. The Death Star, it's like a crater in a bigger Earth. Let's remind the words of Mr. Juncker.
Il faut savoir que ceux qui nous observent de loin sont inquiets. J'ai vu et entendu et écouté plusieurs des dirigeants d'autres planètes qui sont très inquiets parce qu'ils s'interrogent sur la voie que l'Union européenne va poursuivre. Et donc il faut rassurer et les Européens et ceux qui nous observent de plus loin.